What is up, everybody? Welcome back to our channel. My name is Andre, the host of our channel, and I gotta tell you guys, when I was doing the tire change, I f***ed something up. I used an impact gun with too much pressure, and the actual lug nut spun the threads off of my studs. So today, we are going to be changing the stud on our hub. As you guys can tell right down here, it looks like we have 5 of these 6 lug nuts. The 6th one, right over there, is obviously no longer present. Why? Because the thread on that stud has spun off. When I take this rim off, you guys will see exactly what I mean and how that lug nut does no longer fit on the stud. So, today we're gonna learn something new. It is nighttime, as you guys can tell, it is dark behind me, but that's not gonna stop me from wrenching on my car, because if I screwed something up, I gotta fix what I screwed up. So let's get to work, boys. We're not going to make the same mistake twice and use the impact gun and screw up the other 5. Okay, so obviously we got the tire off. As you guys can tell, the tire is now off. There it is, looking nice. And I want to wrap this up. So here we are. Check this out, guys. So this is what a good stud looks like. So this stud here, obviously it's nice and clean because the lug nut spins on and off very freely. What the hell is that? Oh geez, it's like a rat or something. Look at this one. As you guys can tell, let me focus here. Yeah, as you can tell, this stud is fucked up. And so, my lug nut gets jammed. So what we're gonna do today is kind of a MacGyver thing to do, because if I wanna take this stud out, I need to take apart the entire brake assembly. I gotta take apart the rotor, open up the hub, and from the back, I gotta poke out this one stud. So that's a lot of work, but instead of doing all that work, I'm gonna actually try something I've never done before, and if it works, great. If it doesn't, well, then I'll have to change it anyway, so what's the difference? Might as well give it a shot. So what I'm gonna attempt to do is use my angle grinder to saw off the first 1/8 inch of this damaged stud, because if I fail to do this correctly, well, I gotta change the stud anyway, so might as well try the easy way out. And if it works, we just saved ourselves a huge headache. And if it doesn't work, well, then we had to take it apart anyway, didn't we? So I'm gonna give it a shot first and see where it goes, and let's get this thing going. Still round, which is good. But so far, I gotta go a little bit deeper. But it's looking good so far. I think it might work. I think we might be in business, boys. Gotta chop that little piece off. Let's chop that off. Look at that clean cut. It might be wise at this point. It might be wise to try to break it off because we have a clean cut. I don't want to mess it up. Let's get some pliers. Okay. Let's see what happened here. Did we get it? I don't know if we got him. I think we might be in business, boys. Hey guys, so the idea last night was to chop off the part of the stud that is no longer usable because the thread spun off. And it was not a bad idea, but it definitely didn't work as I planned, but it's okay. It's still partially a good idea. And that's what happens when you MacGyver things. Sometimes they don't go as planned, but we have a backup option. The backup option is to get a tap and die kit and rethread the stud. So now that I've shaved off the part that was damaged, I am going to take the car to my brother's shop down the street here in Glendale, and he is going to rethread the stud. And because the stud is now a clean cut without any damaged threads, I think it'll work. Here we are, guys. Here's my wheel back on the car, and this is the stud that I put some work onto. As you guys can see, or maybe you can see, there is a clean cut on it, and the lug nut would not thread into the stud because the opening area of the stud doesn't have the groove to catch the inner threads of my lug nut. So I am going to the shop right now, and they're going to rethread this guy, and we're going to get one of these on one of those. So Alan tells me I did a garbage job.
They do a garbage job.
Shredding the stud. Let's see. Yeah, that's my brother. Yeah, we look alike. No, we're not twins. Who do you guys think is older?
I'm older.
Come on, older. Man. Comment below. So what's that doing?
Fixing your fuck up.
You want me to go break inside?
Yeah, that's what older brothers do. They fix the younger brother's mistakes.
Older brothers fix the younger brother's mistakes.
You don't have to break.
No?
No. Okay.
So you're rethreading it, aren't you?
Yeah, like I said, I'm fixing your mistake. That's what I'm doing.
He's not a very happy camper right now.
I'm not happy because you don't listen when you install stuff.
Amazing. Wow. And moment of truth. Look at that.
You're good.
Got him.
That's
Say
what
it.
happens.
Got him.
Got him!
We good.
We good. Now we can drive with 6 lug nuts.
That's good.
That's what bigger brothers do. They fix mistakes.
That's right. Well, that's what they're supposed to do. I don't know about other brothers. You good?
All right, cool. Thanks, man.
Yep.
So there we have it. That was the damaged stud right there. Obviously the lug nut fits right in and it is perfect. So so the moral of the story is if you have a stripped stud, you find an older brother who can fix it for you, because apparently that's what older brothers do, is they fix your problem. And I gotta say, he did say my cut was actually a clean cut, otherwise it wouldn't have worked. So I take credit for that, but he takes credit for the threading of the stud. And that was option B. Option A was cut it off and see if it'll fit right on. Almost did, but unfortunately it didn't. So we had to rethread it with a tap and die, and it certainly worked because obviously we are in business now. He's never done an outro before, so
yeah, no.
what's an outro?
The opposite of an intro.
Exactly. So, okay, so thanks, Alan. You definitely helped me out here. So this was the stud that was damaged. Obviously, the lug nut is back on. And the moral of the story is if you screw something up, you go call your older brother. And if you don't have one, go find one, and they will fix it for you.
Hey, I never asked you. Yeah. You like guacamole?
So he did say I did a good job cutting the stud, didn't I?
That's right. Great job. Great
good.
work.
So if it was a bad job on the stud, then he couldn't have rethreaded it, but he did it. So the car is rock and rolling, and we are ready for some more content. So Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys liked the video. Learned something new today for sure. That's the whole point of it. Subscribe to the channel and for sure comment your thoughts below. So now I'm about to leave and Alan tells me my hairline on my neck is up.
Looks
So
like LeBron's forehead.
he
4
says it
years
looks
ago.
like LeBron's forehead
That's
4
right.
years ago, before the 3rd hair transplant. So what do you guys think about my hairline? Did I go too high? Because I do it myself actually.
Yeah, what I think is that next time, you know, the moral of the story is if you need help, ask your older brother,
Even for a haircut?
especially for a haircut.
All right,
Online.
I'm done with this
Bye,
guy.
guys.
Do the outro. You gotta give one of these to the camera. Ciao.